Hi guys, welcome back to another Rowdy Jim video. We are playing Driving Empire and we're going to review all of my cars. So let's get started off with the Aberth brand. Here it's one of the cheapest brands I think. And then we have Alfa Romeo. Some nice Italian cars. Made in Italy. Very nice. Italian cars because I'm Italian. Personally, I'm not really up to the style, but I think they're still nice. I like them a lot. And then we have one of the older ones here. So this is like I said, this is not too fast. We have the Apollo. This is not Alfa Romeo. This is a whole different company. This is Apollo. We have this Christmas Audi. And then this one I kind of spec'd out to kind of make it look like a Mercedes from far away. So, and then we have this Audi, the Mobile. All of the SUVs in this video I'll probably be calling them. So, here's another Mobile. Too much money. And then we have the racing model. In real life, still not, because there's a lot of other cars that I think would be better. Wing, bumper, fenders, that kind of thing. This Audi I didn't spec out at all. I kind of just left it because it was kind of, Sorry, I'm looking for which car I'm next. So this is like the cool it sounds nice. I like the sound of it. And then this is like this is just like a regular sports car. Sounds nice. This is like one of the slowest automobiles I think. So yeah. And this is just regular everyday kind of Audi. And then we have this old beater Audi. And then we have the Audi TTRS, which is I like a lot. I can run it out to go absurd amount of speeds. Going on to Bentley, this is the Bentley Bel Air. Very nice car in real life. Wouldn't spend my money on it though. And then we have the racing Bentley, the GT3. And then we have the Super Sport Bentley. In the Bentley Bel Air and this Bentley, I tried to go take gold, but it didn't come out how I really wanted it to, so there's that. And then this is Cadillac. We're starting off going back. Not going back, but we're going to Cadillac. And then this is the racing version of it. This is the GT3 thing. And then we have the Cadillac Black. We're going to the Ghostbusters review. We just have the Cadillac Mobile. We have the convertible Camaro. We have the regular Camaro. We have the older Camaro, and then we also have the police Camaro. And then we have the Corvette. Very nice, very nice. And then the Corvette does. I know it's a Corvette, but I forgot which one it is. I don't know and then we have the half car, half truck, Chevy El Camino. It's a nice car. It's a nice classic. There's a lot of better cars out here today, but it's still a nice car. And then we have the Chevy Silverado CR2. It's your average kind of Chevy Silverado truck, but now we're moving on to the Chevy Tahoe. I Yeah, I don't even know I forget what this company brand is, however you want to call it. But I don't like these kind of cars because they kind of copy off of other cars. And then we have a Dios Automobiles, which is a whole different thing. But when this first dropped, I actually thought it was Rolls Royce. That was pretty disappointing for me, but we're now going to move on to we have the Devil 60, we have the Devil 60, we have the Armored Edition. Until they come back on sale. I think this year or last year. A rocket car which you can use by redeeming the code 250 USA. All caps. And we have this Fiat. Wait, this is Luigi from Cars. It's the Luigi car. Alright, now we're moving on to Ford. We got a nice Bronco here. I'm not a fan of Broncos, but they're and then we have the older Ford GT. I also have the newer Ford GT, which we will be showing right now. Personally, I like the older one a little bit better, but hey, the new one's still pretty cool. And then we have the Mustang Dark Horse. It's a pretty cool car. Wouldn't want to own one in real life, but they're still really cool. And then now we have the Mustang GTD. Nice car. Again, wouldn't own in real life, but still a nice car. This is a Mustang Shelby GT50R, I believe. I like the sound of this car when you're just driving it a lot. Same thing with this car. They just sound so nice. It's just wow. It's like I can't even believe that some of these cars are just in Roblox games. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what this is. I had to buy it for the collections. This car I like a ton. Then I also refreshed it, so the idle sounds a lot better. I like the sound of the idle a lot. But now we are moving on to Hennessy. This is the Hennessy F5M Texas edition. So yeah, Hennessy's very fast cars. Wouldn't own one in real life because they're almost illegal everywhere. So this is just the regular Hennessy F5 car. And then here, I forget what Jaguar this is, but this is a special edition Jaguar. This is just that free Jaguar that you can get at the start of the game. And then KTM. This is the special edition one from the Halloween event. I have more Halloween event cars too. Here we have the Koenigsegg Agera RS. I only have one Koenigsegg. I did have two at one point, but I sold it. And then these are all the Batman cars, Lego Batman cars. I don't really like the Lego Batman cars, but I decided to get all of them because they were like a limited time kind of thing, so I figured why not. So yeah, you'll see all these popping up. Like I got every vehicle from the event too, so that was cool. I actually got really lucky. I'll tell that in another video, but yes. But some of these are pretty cool. Yeah. And then we have the Lego Monster Truck here, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then we have the Joker car from the Batman event also. Now we're moving on to Lamborghini. This is the Lamborghini, I believe it's pronounced Finemo, I think. Yeah, but otherwise I have the special edition also. I have it with the purple accents. And then we have the Lamborghini Huracan STO. I like this car a lot. I might own one in real life. It would be a car I like. This is the Lamborghini Temporario. I don't know how to say it yet again. And then here we have the Lamborghini Urus. Nice car. It's a nice SUV. It's a luxury SUV. I would probably own one in real life. And then here we have this car has such a long name, I don't even want to say it. This is the Lexus Nuremberg. We have the Lotus 311 here. It's a limited. The Nuremberg was a limited too. Now we're moving on to McLaren. This is, so this car I have another variant of, but it's the Spider version. So, there's that. And then we have the 620R, which is a pretty nice car. I wouldn't own it in real life. There's a lot of cars in this game that I wouldn't own in real life, and then this is, I believe, the 720S Spider or the 750S Spider. I don't quite remember. This is the 750S Spider. Okay, so that was the 750S Spider. And then here we have the McLaren. Is that the McLaren? No, that was the McLaren Arta. And then this is the McLaren Arta GT, I think 3. And then this is the Spider version, which is the limited. And then we have the McLaren Elda, which is a nice car. I might own it in real life. It came with the windshield, which I don't know if it does. We have the McLaren GT. Yeah, I forget what this McLaren is called. I think it's the 13C. This is the 12C. I don't quite remember. But now we have the McLaren. Very nice car. Again, probably wouldn't own it, but still pretty cool. Something like the McLaren Senna, which we just popped in. We have the McLaren Speedtail, nice car. Quickly, I'm going to go over all of the NASCARs with everything on it. So, yeah, give me a second here. So that one's good. Now we're moving on to Nissan. This isn't a car I would use in real life. This is a car that I would probably buy, but in real life. The last car, yeah. And then we have this, which is the Nissan Altima. I'm not good with that. The GTR, definitely, I like GTR a lot. GTR is like one of my favorite cars. So I have 3 different variants. They're pretty cool. And then we have the Nissan Juke Nismo. The Nissan Juke is just, I'm not buying it. And then this is the Nissan Leaf Nismo. And then we have, that was the Skyline GTR. This is the GT40 something Nismo, I forget. And then we have the Noble. This is the special Halloween edition. We have the Z-Coil. The Panamera Batista, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We have the Firebird, Pontiac Firebird. We have Porsche. I believe this is a GT2 already. And then we have the special Porsche. Really cool car. We have the GT3 RS. And then we have the RS point something. Weird one. The Porsche Speedster, the Porsche Carrera, the 50th anniversary Porsche, and this 50th anniversary Porsche with the Liberty, the Porsche 918 Spider, the Porsche Taycan, the Revolt Speedster. We have now moved on to Revolt. And we have this Revolt electric car. We have this car. The Revolt Twisty, which is a little weird. And then we have the school bus, which is not the Shelby instead of Mustang Shelby. For some reason, this is just considered Shelby. And then I forget what this one's called, but this is also Shelby. And then we go on to the Bad Guys 2 cars. We got the Bentley Beater, Wolves muscle car, and then we move on to Toyota. There was also the Wiener van. I didn't get that one. But we're now on to Toyota Supra, another one of my favorite cars. Probably to buy one in real life, but the older ones. So like this one, kind of. And then we move on to the Ultima. Not the best car. We are now on a Volkswagen. This is one of my nicest, probably modded Volkswagens I have. The rest are just stock colors and kind of just stock with no modifications except for this other one here. And then we've moved on to Volvo, which was just recently added, which is cool. I was never expecting Volvo. I was expecting maybe Dodge or something like that. And then we have this special Halloween car with Batman, tripod, forget what, Batpod, and then we have the Batwing. Like and subscribe for free.